Welcome back to the AI animation. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on our funny and engaging stories. It was a Friday morning in a busy office building when 12 strangers ended up packed into the same elevator. Everyone was in a hurry, no one wanted to talk, and the air was tense with that awkward silence you only find in elevators. But then the strangest thing happened. A man in the back, holding a giant box of donuts, suddenly sneezed so loudly that he dropped the entire box. Donuts rolled across the elevator floor like colorful bowling balls. People lifted their feet, a woman shrieked, and one guy instinctively grabbed a powdered donut mid-roll like it was a grenade. Everyone chuckled, but before they could settle back down, the elevator jolted to a stop between floors. The lights flickered. The group stared at each other in shock. They were stuck. After a few seconds of silence, a man in a bright yellow tie cleared his throat and said, "Well, if we're going to die in here, I want everyone to know. I was framed for stealing staplers in 2018. That broke the ice. Everyone laughed, and suddenly the situation didn't feel so scary. Then another woman raised her hand like she was in school and said, "Hi, I'm Karen, and I ate my roommate's leftovers last night." "Twice," the group roared. Soon enough, it turned into a full-on confession circle. A teenager in the corner admitted he'd pretended to be sick to skip work. A grandma revealed she secretly watched action movies at full volume while pretending to knit. Even the security guard blushed and admitted he sometimes used the building's loudspeaker to sing karaoke when no one was around. But the funniest moment came when a nervous-looking guy in a suit stepped forward, holding the donut he had caught earlier. I'm not much of a talker," he said. "But since we're all bonding, does anyone else think it's weird that we're eating floor donuts like it's normal?" Everyone burst out laughing again, and yes, someone had already eaten one. To pass the time, the group started turning the confessions into stand-up comedy. The donut guy did a routine about dangerous pastries, the grandma pretended to be an action hero knitting with nunchucks, and the security guard gave an impression of his elevator idol karaoke sessions. The tiny metal box had transformed into the funniest improv club in town. After 45 minutes of non-stop laughter, the elevator finally buzzed back to life and the doors slid open. But instead of rushing out, the group looked at each other and hesitated. No one wanted it to end. They finally exchanged numbers, agreeing to meet every Friday in the lobby for Elevator Comedy Hour. The man with the donuts became their unofficial sponsor. And from that day forward, what started as a stressful elevator malfunction turned into a tradition that made strangers into friends and gave everyone the best laugh of their week. Thanks for watching the AI animation. If this story made you smile, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more hilarious stories every week.